All right, my man. State your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
That's right. It's Predicate, a.k.a. the Yoda,
Oh,
on Real Talk with Nick.
all right, now
About to talk some Knicks right now.
now before we get started, let them know your history, man. Let them know who you are when we speak of the game of basketball, man.
Listen, I know what I know for a reason.
Okay, let the
know?
viewers
I
know.
played in Harlem, played in BX, played in a lot of boroughs, you know what I mean, against a lot of thorough competition.
Yeah, name the
know?
players you played against, man.
Well, you know, back in my era was like, you know, the Future,
Right?
you know,
Skip to my
A-Train,
Lou.
Arnold Bernard,
All right.
you know, Tony Too High Robinson,
Okay.
you know, just to name a few.
Okay, man. Up north.
Never played against Up North. I've heard of Seth, but I never played against Up North.
Okay.
you
All
know?
right. All right. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Knick fan.
Most definitely.
All right. Who you like on the Knicks?
Treetop.
Treetop. What you like about his game, man?
He's just energetic, energized. You know, if he work on that handle, he'd be much better.
Okay. And for the viewers who don't know who Treetop is,
Obi Toppin.
okay.
That's right.
All right. Let it be known. What do you say to those who say that Obi Toppin is just good for fast breaks?
I mean, that's good. You know, it's good to have a person that run the floor fast. You know what I mean? Get out, get you some easy buckets. But in the summertime, this is when you work. You know, this is when you work on your skills, your handles, to add more weaponry to your toolbox.
Okay. Now, when we speak of Obi's game, what's his upscale? And then what does he need to improve on? Let's break Obi's game down.
Well, I mean, I look at him as a spot up shooter that can shoot the three, be able to pump fake, put the ball on the floor, get to the basket, you know, play some defense, rebound, you know, get you some easy buckets in the fast break.
Okay. Now, what is it that he needs to improve on?
His handle. Handle. Because once he starts knocking down the three, you know, he's going to have to put the ball on the floor because they're going to anticipate him shooting the three.
Okay.
So now he got to, you know, and go off the dribble like he was at the end of the season.
Okay. Now, I interviewed somebody speaking of Obi, right? And I was speaking of his upscale. And he said I wasn't impressed because when Obi displayed those skills, it was towards the end of the season where we already know the Knicks wasn't going nowhere.
I mean, NBA competition is NBA competition. Beginning of the season, end of the season, playoffs, that's NBA competition. They all there for a reason. You know what I mean?
Right.
So don't slight Obi just because he's getting 30. Now at the end of the season, he's getting more playing time. You know what I'm saying? Get more playing time, get more shots up. You know what I mean? So he's going to get buckets.
Okay. Okay. Now, I want to talk about my boy Julius Randle, man. Half of New York want him. Other half saying get rid of him. His time is up.
Well, I kind of agree with Kev on that. I think we should keep it for one more season.
Which part of Kev? Because
You
it
know,
was one part of the
I
Kev.
know, but I think we need to keep him for one more season and then probably like move on from him.
Yeah?
You know what I mean? If he don't have a good season this year, time to move on.
Time to move on. Do you think Julius Randle can handle the market, man? From him coming from a small market when we speak of the Pelicans to him being on the New York Knicks?
Well, he can handle the market. The thing is, can he handle the pressure that comes with the market? You understand? Because New York is a different animal. You know what I mean? It'll turn on you real quick. So you got to understand, like, as long as he get buckets playing defense, because we really pissed at him for not playing no defense. You know what I mean? The buckets, he can spread that out to everybody else, 48, RJ, IQ, you know, Mitch here and there. But you got to play defense.
Okay. Okay.
And Julius don't like to play defense sometimes.
Did you see that when he was playing for the Lakers and the Pelicans? Was this a problem that he came with?
Well, it's all about the coaching.
Right?
If the coaching allow that, that's going to continue to happen. And I don't think Coach Thibodeau held them accountable, you know, for not playing defense at times. You know, not calling timeouts just to get at him like, yo, Justin, man, come on, man. Like,
wow. And you know what? I find that kind of strange and interesting at the same time.
Like, excuse me, Julius, you know, come on, man, play some defense.
Yeah. And like I was going to say, I find that kind of ironic and strange.
Yeah.
Because
it's almost like favoritism.
Yeah, you traded Kevin Knox because you say he wasn't playing defense.
Right.
And then here you saying that You see the same situation with Julius Randle.
Right, and when you see a number one option not playing defense, it kind of trickles down to everybody else.
Right.
You know, oh, he ain't giving him his all, so let me chill.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Now, when I speak of R.J. Barrett, man, what come to mind? Is he the face of the Knicks?
Listen, RJ is what New York needs.
Why you say that?
Because he got that true grit. You know, he always plays hard every game. You know what I mean? He get buckets. You know, he don't fall in love with the jump shot when it's not going in. He drive. You know, he's coachable. And he got that passion.
Okay. And what do you say to those who say that he need to learn to play on the right side, like he only got a left side game?
Well, he showed you could use that right hand. He showed that more than Randle.
Ooh. Okay.
He showed that more than Randle.
Okay.
You know, I heard people like Stephen A. say he can't shoot with his right. He started chewing them up like food with his right hand as the season was going on. You know, so he's the type of person that hears what everybody's saying, and then he get out there and he proves, you know, that he can use his right hand. He can go left. He can go right. He can shoot the jump shot. You know, so RJ is true grit, man, when it comes to New York.
Okay. And my boy, and man, you quickly. Knicks is in need of a point guard, right?
IQ, baby.
IQ. Now, should the Knicks trade up for a point guard, or should we just avoid all that?
Well, I think they should give the keys to IQ.
You think they should give the keys to
Let
IQ?
the man drive, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want him to be somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's a star point guard for your team, you got to water the plant. You got to let the plant grow. You know what I'm saying? So give him the car keys and let IQ drive.
I hate. And should we start him, or should he be going to second unit?
We should start him.
We should start him.
We should start him.
ASAP.
I'm pretty sure D Rose will not mind coming off the bench for IQ.
Do you think he's ready to start under the mentor of Derrick Rose?
Yeah, he's ready. He's been groomed already. You can see it. He pays attention. You know what I mean? He practiced. His work ethic, energized, shoot the three, can go off the dribble. Once he asks to pull up jump shot like Chris Paul, it's going to be over for the NBA.
So you see Emmanuel quickly as a potential superstar?
Yeah. Superstar.
Superstar.
Not star. Superstar. If they give him the car keys.
If they give him the car keys. All right, man.
And that's just belief.
Okay.
We want Thibodeau to believe in all the young players.
Right.
Believe in Obi. Believe in Grimes, who we don't talk about a lot on here. Believe in Grimes. Believe in Ed Jericho. You know.
So let's talk about Grimes and Jericho, man.
Listen, Flight 45 got good feet. You know. If he gets caught out in no man's land guarding the guard, plays excellent defense. We just need him to score a little more when he get those rebounds under the basket. That's
okay.
It.
All right. So I'm going to play devil's advocate. Is that due to the lack of minutes coming from Tom Thibodeau, or is it a skill he just needs to develop?
Well, he got to work during the summer, but like I said, once again, once you do the work, your coach got to believe in you. He got to put you in the game so you could show improvement. You know, he got good feet. He could be the next Hakeem Olajuwon.
Who's that?
And we wouldn't even know. Jericho Sims.
Okay.
You know, we wouldn't even know because you got him buried on the bench.
Okay. So is Tom Thibodeau the right coach for the Knicks?
Thibodeau is the right coach for now. But I think he's hit his ceiling as a coach. You know, he doesn't master game rhythm well. You know, he doesn't master substitution patterns well. You know, he doesn't believe in the younger players. You know, so basically, it's like he hit his ceiling, especially with a lot of us fans.
Wow. So you want him out of here if we don't hit postseason success?
I mean,
this upcoming season?
I mean, personally, the same way we got Julius Randle here for maybe another season, if we don't ship him out, I think he should leave with Julius.
I'm gonna title my video that Tom Thibodeau should leave with Julius Randle.
Yeah, because that's who you favoritism toward. You shows favoritism towards every time you coaching a game. You know, your starters lose the lead. You bring in the bench. The bench help you survive, keep you afloat. Then you bury them on the bench, put the starters back in. The brother already showed you he can't throw it in the ocean. Why you putting him back in the game?
Do you think Obi's a better power forward than Julius Randle?
I think he could be, but we'll never know. See, we ain't never gonna find out without proper playing time. You know, Obi need to be out there playing against the other starters, you know, that we playing against, in order for you to see if he can be, like Kev said, that next Bernard King. We don't know that yet.
Okay. And the nail in the coffin, when we speak of Mitchell Robinson being an unrestricted free agent as the center for New York Knicks.
Right.
Knicks is willing to pay him 55 over 4. Is they robbing Mitch? Or do Mitch need to prove himself a little more to get the max?
I agree we should pay Mitch, right? But does Mitch still want to be a Knick? You know, because if he turns down $55 million, what are we supposed to say? You know, what are we supposed to say? Yo, Mitch, $55 million, you want it? Nah, man, I want to go to Detroit. What are we supposed to do?
Pay him more?
I mean, you could give him as much as you can give him on the market. But the bottom line is Mitch got to get a low post game. I'm tired of seeing Mitchell Robinson shooting threes and practicing threes during the summer that you ain't never going to shoot. Get under the basketball rim and work on your low post moves. And
well, I'm glad you brought that up because I read an article that's saying that he got a three behind the arc game that the Knicks won't allow him to implement.
Well, Thibodeau is not going to allow him to be the next KP if he don't believe in him. You know, we knew coming in with KP, we knew he could shoot.
Right.
You know, Mitch, I ain't never seen Mitch take a three in my life, other than on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And how is he on Twitter with the three?
It still looks like a line drive jump shot, the same way he shoot it from the free throw line. You know, if Clyde was on, he'd say he's shooting it on the B line.
I hear you, man.
You know, so I don't believe in your jump shot until you decide to shoot it.
All right, man.
So when they say Mitch got a jump shot, yo, Mitch, show us. We want to see.
Ah, shit. And that's what it is, man. From the OG Rucker legend in the heart of Harlem. Yeah. Talking about Knick basketball, dropping these Knick Chronicles, man. And I want to thank you, man, for coming on Real Talk with Nick. And look forward, my Nickavellians, to all my viewers. This brother here, we're going to have a two-take interview with him and my man Kevin Williams, man, coming up real soon. And we out. Peace.